it's not always easy to guess exactly what certain items are used for. Take this device. Looks like a miniature space capsule or perhaps a small torpedo. But it's actually an early air conditioning unit for automobiles. This part would fit into your open window while the fan unit would circulate the air inside your car. Now, how about this? Could be a stapler, hole puncher. In fact, it's a cherry pitter. One easy step and you can eat a cherry that's both pit and worry-free. The object in our next story is a bit more exotic. Its use a bit more unusual. It's about to enter the world of antique dealer Hugh Santelli, and exactly what this piece is used for is about to be discovered by both Mr. Santelli and you.
I had thought I'd given up all belief in the supernatural as a young lad. And as an adult, the profession I've chosen doesn't allow the indulgence of such things. I am forced to deal in cold reality. You see, I'm a mortician. Hugh Santelli, dear fellow, ran an antique shop next door. A boisterous gentleman, perhaps, but I was pleased to call this colorful man my friend. I clearly remember the day and exact manner our little wager began.
You got it?
I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
Don't say you got it if you don't got it.
I got it already.
A number of new pieces, I see.
Hey, how you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Good. Yeah, the Peterson estate. I bought everything that wasn't locked down.
Peterson. Oh, yes, I handle the funeral arrangements.
We make a good partnership, huh? You bury them, and I pick up all the pieces.
They just don't make pieces of this quality anymore, huh?
Hey, I picked up an item you might be interested in. A carved umbrella stand.
Oh, yeah.
Well, how's that for luck, huh? One of the items I'm about to toss out almost does me in.
You have no idea what this is, do you?
No, not the foggiest.
I've got the shade over there. Here.
It still works, but I don't know of an orchestra in the country that could use one.
This is not a musical instrument, Santelli. This is a death horn, once commonly used in my profession.
Run that by me again?
A death horn. Decades ago, before sophisticated medical procedures were widely known, it was not unheard of for people to be mistakenly buried. Often they were comatose patients who simply showed no signs of life.
Where does the horn fit in?
Many people had a fear of premature burial, so they had one of these installed in the casket, reaching from the burial vault to the surface of the ground.
You're kidding.
The theory went, if you wake up in your coffin, you give one of these a toot and keep tooting till help arrives. Of course, modern medicine has made these items as useless as a buggy whip. Still, as an oddity of my profession, I could take it off your hands for, say, $25.
You gotta be kidding. This little baby's off the wall enough for me to sell to one of my, how shall I say this, eccentric buyers?
Oh, a good theory, perhaps. But if you tell them what this item was really used for, I'm afraid it'll be a hard sell indeed.
You forget who you're talking to.
I know only too well the curse of all things associated with the death trade. I needn't remind you of my dating history.
Hey, if I could sell antique bed warmers to rich old ladies with central heating, I could sell this puppy.
A foolhardy boast, I assure you. Perhaps you'd care to back it up with a little wager.
Wager? Happy to. I'll tell you what, if I don't sell this by the end of the week, it's yours.
Let's toss in dinner, just to make it interesting.
Deal. 1 week from tonight.
Dinner at Piatti's. I trust you like Italian food.
Don't eat your noodles before they're cooked.
Santelli went about the business of trying to win our wager.
Mr. Yamaguchi, good to see you. I have this very special, unique item. It was used here in America years ago in the funeral trade. What about this nice stagecoach? You see, in olden days, these were installed in caskets when people were sometimes buried prematurely. And if you woke up buried alive, all you did was... Huh? What do you think? Hey, price is not a factor. I'm willing to accept any reasonable offer. Anything.
No sale?
See you tomorrow.
Night.
Night. Hi, hon. Yeah, I'm afraid you're on your own tonight. Yeah, I lost a bet. Gotta take Lockwood to dinner. Well, how do you think I feel? Hey, it'll be fun. Yeah, I'll be home as soon as I can. I love you.
Santelli? Santelli! It was odd. I had talked to Santelli not half an hour before. You? I proposed meeting him at the restaurant. He suggested we meet here at the store and drive together. If he had changed his mind, why wasn't the door locked?
Santelli.
Is that you?
Dear God.
Though he still had a pulse, I felt I was looking into the face of a dead man. Yes. I need an ambulance. 1800 Riverside, Santelli's Antiques. I couldn't figure it out. Here was Santelli in the middle of the floor, but unmistakably I'd heard the sound of... The paramedics arrived just in time. Somehow, the death horn had done its job.
If the horn hadn't blown, Hugh Santelli would surely have died on the floor of his shop. But what made the horn sound when nobody was around to blow it? Is it possible that some air current from a vent caused the sound? If so, how could it have been so loud and so strong? Could it be that Hugh Santelli telepathically willed the sound to save his own life? Or did the horn itself summon some human-like spirit to perform the job it was built to do? Is this story of the possessed antique based on fact? Or are writers just blowing their own horn?